Hello, divine feminine entrepreneurs. Welcome to First Brunch Then Hustle. I am your host, Star Hayward, a spiritual business and leadership coach. And today I'm going to be talking about how to get unstuck when feeling not enough. Having mentored many women entrepreneurs, it is very clear that the feeling of not enoughness is a really big sticking point to being able to achieve success and really build momentum toward and forward progress with ease and flow in the way that is more rewarding and more fulfilling and really eases the journey of being an entrepreneur. And this is why I'm so focused in my work on truly guiding my clients through the journey and process of releasing what doesn't serve them and supporting them through a deep transformation by way of self acceptance and self love, so that as they are building their business and growing their enterprise, they are coming into the confidence that they need to step into that greater sense and higher level of leadership. Mindset work is absolutely crucial when it comes to being a successful entrepreneur and successful in any of our endeavors. Am I right? If you are to really want to pursue a path of greatness, a path of success, a path of achievement through extraordinary measures, then it has us in this experience of tapping into our true human potential. And in order to connect and to come into that true human potential, the mindset work that we do clears those old programs, old beliefs, and old records that are playing in the background of our minds so that we can replace them with new ones. But without doing the deep inner work to truly heal what the mindset work is so necessary for, the reason behind the mindset work, the reason behind the self doubt and the feeling of disconnection from the truth of who we really are, the feeling of self minimizing and being in the cycle of self sabotaging behaviors. This is what's so important to get into the heart of, into the root of, to truly transmute, to release, let go, and transform so that you can ascend and again become that person, step into a new identity of who it is that you need to be in order to see your heart-centered mission into fruition and into achieving the level of ripple effect and impact that you so desire in the world, and also to achieve the experience of freedom that I know you started your business for in the first place. So what I'm going to walk you through today are a few tools that you can draw upon in those moments when you're feeling stuck in not enoughness. Because who has time to be stuck there when there's so much to do to continue to build your business and move it forward, to build that momentum and be really plugged in so that you can show up? And that the time that you take for self-care isn't necessarily repairing from an emotional uh, deficit or an emotional pitfall, but that the time that you are able to take for self-care is truly for restoration and to fill your cup so that you can come back to your business day after day and serve from that fullness of who you are in a way that feels good to you. So, like I said, I'm going to walk you through 3 steps that I teach my private clients how to get unstuck when they're feeling not enough. So, the first thing that we want to do is reconnect. Reconnect with who we really are. Take a moment to close your eyes and feel your energy and bring universal life force healing energy in through your body and allow your body and your cells and every fiber of your being to begin to fill up with pure white light. When you do this, and it doesn't have to take long, by the way, because everything begins with an intention, right? But when you do this, you are immediately raising your vibration. Why? Because you are connecting with source energy. That's the pure, loving, pure light energy that you are bringing into your body that you have access to at all times. Limitless access to. And the frequency of this energy is actually the truth of who you are. So when you connect energetically with universal life force, oneness energy, then you are putting yourself into the feeling, into the frequency that is a like match to who you are as a spirit being in a human body, as an extension of source energy, who is pure positive energy, who is unconditionally loving, unconditionally abundant, and unconditionally connected. So when we reconnect with the truth of who we are, what happens? Immediately we shift into a more positive state of being. And I don't know about you, but it gives me this sense of, ah, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Why? Because I know that source energy is limitless. And I am source energy. And I am the conscious, deliberate creator of my life. So all I have to do is remember who I am, what I'm made of, and what I'm capable of, and reconnect with that in that moment. Okay, so first step is to reconnect with who you really are. And in that moment as well, reconnect with your purpose of being, your purpose of creating, your purpose of innovating, your purpose of what it is that you are choosing to become in full expression of in your life. Your business being one of those channels, right? So we want to reconnect. The next step is to release. Release. Release the old story, release the old identity, release the old beliefs about who you need to be in order to get your needs met in your life, who you need to be in order to appease, in order to achieve success, climb the ladder, to be acknowledged, to feel valued. Who do you need to be, right? Because what we believe or who we believe we need to be in order to get our needs met or um, in order to create the life that we want, often these beliefs are rooted in old patterns of behavior, these old thoughts that are reinforced again and again and again, and they're actually not a true match to who we really are and the values that we know to be true for ourselves. And so it's so important to release the old story. And the first step to releasing the old story or the old identity is to identify and be honest about who you believed you needed to be in order to receive love, in order to feel accepted, right? So, in order to feel enough and in order to feel valued, what did you have to do in order to achieve that feeling? And are those beliefs and those behavior patterns still serving you in your life today? So, we want to look at what we can release. and changing the story. Rewrite the story of your now life, moving into your conscious future creation. Who is it that you want to be standing in your story as fully empowered, not the victim, by way of releasing blame, shame, judgment, and inviting in forgiveness and compassion for yourself and whoever else might be in that story of your life? So it's time to release. It's time to let go. Because the truth is, my friends, is that the past has already been lived. The past has already been living. The past has already been lived. And all we really do have is right here, right now. So, what if you were to wake up fresh and renewed every single day with a perspective that you are allowing yourself to be a completely new person in this moment today, and allowing all of the significant people in your life as well to be a new person this day and tomorrow and the next day? What if you could see yourself through a new lens? What if you could see other people that have been impressionable on your life through a new lens, allowing them to be who they are now and not holding yourself and them in the identity that once was? What if? Wow, that's so powerful. So beautiful. That's a way into forgiveness. And that's a way that we can start being more compassionate, more loving, both for ourselves and for others, and therefore accepting. Like I was saying in the beginning, becoming unconditionally loving and unconditionally accepting is at the heart of changing our mindset and changing our life. Okay, so we want to release the old story and write the new one. So, step 3 is to recommit. Recommit to your vision. Ask yourself, what is my intention? What's my intention today? What's my intention for my future? What is the intention behind what I am doing? Because when we recommit to our intention and we recommit to our vision, it's inspiring because ideally your intention and your vision that you want for yourself is something that's really lighting you up. And if that's not the case, then we have another conversation to have, right? Because your life is absolutely 1,000,000,000,000,000% deserving of lighting you up. And why we do anything is to achieve the feeling we believe we are going to have by being, doing, and having it. And innately, naturally, what we want to feel as spirit beings in a human body is unbridled joy, inner peace, security, inner knowing, right? Soul-centeredness, freedom. So this is what we want our vision and our intentions to be anchored in. And as you anchor into, those intentions, then you want to recommit to those and ask yourself, what is it that I'm intending for myself in this moment right now? Because what we're talking about is getting unstuck from feeling not enough, right? Because we don't want to drag on those self-sabotaging, self-minimizing behaviors that are going to have us going one step forward, two steps back, one step forward, two steps back, making great momentum, and then run into that wall or that hurdle, and you got to work to get over it again and again and again. And like I said, the mindset work is really important, right? But we want to approach our mindset work layered on top of the deeper inner work that we need to do for ourselves to truly heal the purpose behind the mindset work in the first place, right? To close that gap between who we really are and the fear and doubt that we're experiencing in that moment. So, recommitting to your intention. What is your intention today? What do you intend for yourself? What do you intend to broadcast into the world? What do you intend to be? Who do you intend to be? And what are you desiring to manifest by way of being that energy broadcast? And then from there, once we can recommit and get recentered with that, then we can start making aligned choices and taking inspired action. So I'm going to recap these 3 steps to get unstuck from feeling not enough in those moments when you're there. You want to reconnect with the truth of who you really are as an unconditionally loving, unconditionally abundant, limitless, amazing, ever so powerful creator of your life. Number 2, you want to release what is not serving you any longer. Often some kind of story that you're writing about yourself or others that's keeping you in that state of feeling not enough and in those lower vibration emotions of blame, shame, and judgment, whether it's on yourself or with others. And write the new story. Journal the new story. Journal the old story if that helps you release it and walk through what you need to really resolve, right? And then number 3 is to recommit to your intention, recommit to your vision, your why behind what it is that you are truly intending to create for yourself and for the world. So I hope that these are effective for you, and I would love to hear how they go. And I would love to have a conversation with you if you are so desiring to really step into that transformational journey while you're developing and growing your business to become the confident, fulfilled feminine leader that you know you desire to be and that you need to be in order to step fully into your heart-centered mission. So thank you so much for watching. I just love this weekly First Brunch Then Hustle show. It's so wonderful to see you all here, Dana and CJ. Thank you so much for joining in. And yes, put these tools to practice and enjoy, relish in the benefit of them, relish in the ease and flow that will come your way as a result of doing this work. So thank you again. It's wonderful to see you all. Much love. Thank you for being in my community. I have so much appreciation for all of you. Much love. See you next time.